Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're going to be looking at dividend stocks, and there's two in particular that I would highly recommend in investing in. One I am actually invested in myself, but first let's take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button. Got 23 so far. Let's start building the channel together, and now I get to test my new intro. So to get started, first one that I'd highly recommend, and this one is the Guggenheim Strategic Opportunities Fund. Now, the best way to break down the stock would be to go into the historical data from when it was incepted back in 2007. So here we can see that its forward dividend and yield is 2.19 per share, also 12.7% annually. And this stock pays monthly and really just does not exceed 20 bucks. So anything under 20 bucks I feel is a deal. During market uncertainty, it does take a dip, but I mean, to an extent, that is just buying opportunities because they have never really missed out on a dividend payment. So we'll go into the monthly view and we'll hit that download button and pull it up. So here we have the from August of 2007. So we'll actually just delete all this because we really just want the adjusted close, because that is with dividends reinvested. So at $3.47 per share, now trading at $17.24. So hypothetically, if you were to put $400 a month into this stock, oh yeah, I forgot I had the hotkeys on. If we were to put $400 a month into this stock, let's see, so we do that divided by the share price, and then let's see, actually turn that into, oh boy. Yeah, let's turn this into a number, put this into a dollar amount, equal, let's see, we'll do that times the stock price plus 400 bucks. 400 bucks a month is pretty reasonable. That's, $200 per, say, a paycheck. And then we were to drag and drop this for the last 15 years. Go up. I know that there's a lot easier way to do this than what I'm doing it right now, but so in theory that would come out to be 180,000. So at 12% right there with the inflections and everything. So that times 0.127. You can do that divided by 12. That'd be in the last 15 years you could be making about $2,000 a month just in this passive income, and that's dividend. It's reinvested. At some point, I mean, you really don't want to pull out until you're ready to pull. That's what she said. So hypothetically, if you were to throw like a lump sum in there, your returns become more significant. And not a lot of growth, but the dividends are great. And as you can see, we can just take, this divided by 347 and put that in a percentage. That's almost a 500% solid return. And granted, that is in one of the best bull markets we've had in a long time, but the growth really counts. And you can see, like right here during the financial crisis, $2.08, adjusted. So even if you started there versus say up here and took that loss, you're still, making a killing. So the next one on the list would be Realty Income, which this is a real estate investment trust, I think it is. So let's go to historical data. This is another monthly dividend stock. Oh boy. So this pays at about 4.2%. given the day and the price, but $2.97 yearly. So obviously the price is a little bit higher, almost pays the same amount as the other one, but it's this stock's a little bit more pricier. But this one has a lot of growth. So if we could do monthly and max, this goes back to 95, 94, and once again, don't need any of this information or that information. So if I would have started investing in this when I was born, I wouldn't have to work. So take, say, $400, and 400 divided by the share price. Turn that into a number. Turn this into a dollar. Do that times the share price. Oh, you suck. Okay. Plus 400. So that gives a little bit of growth. Even then, that was a solid growth. I mean, in theory, this probably yielded a little bit better over the last 28 years than what the Guggenheim fund did. So yeah, you can see that in 15 years it has done a little bit better. Or in 28 years, you'd be pulling out at least. So let's just take that times 0.042 and then divide that by 12. That's about $4,600 a month, and that's literally a paycheck right there. And granted, you'd be taxed on it, but if you were to use the 4% rule, take that out every year, you just have to pay long-term capital gains tax, and that's not as bad as how dividends are taxed. So another little view we have would be, right here. See, I think it's on this one I have. Yeah. So the orange line, so I kind of put this in retrospect to the modern date, so, and then use historical data and doubled it, and just from what we have. So paying up until 2050 with a $5,000 lump sum plus $400 a month. I know this is a lot of math and it's killing me. You can see where the equity in O is a lot higher, but the dividend payout's a lot smaller. Whereas we look at, the Guggenheim fund, the payout's a lot higher, but your equity is a lot lower. So here you can see the equity in the Guggenheim fund versus the Realty Income. But on retrospect, you have higher cash flow on the Guggenheim fund. So in theory, you could have more free cash flow to do other stuff than just live off dividends. Personally, both are good to have in a dividend fund. I wouldn't go solely 100% on both of them, but you can also see that the Realty Income has or is more susceptible to market flow than the Guggenheim fund. So this is right here, the COVID crash. So that's where we'd hit some more issues, but the Guggenheim fund has really just maintained solid growth and solid dividend payouts. So that is it for now. This is my quality content for a weekend. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and just take a look at the bloody market and enjoy investing, and hopefully we all can retire early one day.